Nigerian fragrance influencers, Nigerian perfume content creators, perfume influencers of Nigeria. How can you talk about fragrances without even understanding the concept of dry down? I am going to explain the concept of dry down as simple as possible. Now, the dry down is not just the base note alone. It's a combination of the base notes, the middle notes, and the top notes. Yes, the whole thing can be the dry down. Now, here's the thing. The top notes tend to evaporate quicker because the scent molecules are lighter. So what happens when it evaporates? That will be the one you smell the most, the instant you spray a fragrance. Now, followed by the middle notes because it's denser. And then the most dense is the base notes. That is why when you allow time to pass, you get more of the base notes. It doesn't mean that as time passes, both the top notes and the middle notes are completely inexistent. Do you understand what I mean? No, they are just faint. You can still smell them. Yes, you can still smell that bergamot after hours have passed. Yes, you can still smell that cashmere after hours has passed. The only thing now is that you smell them less, but you smell the denser molecules more. If perfumers could make bergamot to be the base note, I bet they would. But that is really in their control. Mostly out of their control because of how the molecules are. They are very volatile. That is why they term them as the top notes, and then followed by, in that sequence, you get the middle notes, and then you get the base notes. But the dry down is the whole thing. You just get more of the base notes as time passes. So I'm going to place an illustration somewhere around the screen, okay? To give you a better idea. So the instance when you spray the fragrance, you get the top notes. They are the ones that dominate. And then you get the base notes at the bottom. Then as time passes, you get more of the base notes and then the top notes. That is the dry down. This entirety is the dry down. Do you understand? Very simple as that. That's the dry down. Doesn't mean that the top notes and the middle notes are completely non-existent.